Today we're gonna bring a 3D camera. This is a heavy duty little camera, but it takes some really great shots. Now, let's take a look at a couple of things that you get. You get the actual camera itself. If you guys can see, it has a camera mount on the bottom, all right? Now, it does come with a feature just like the GoPro, where you have to actually push it down and open it up. And in here, you're gonna find the battery, which is included, and also the memory. Memory card is not included. You're gonna have to provide your own memory card, all right? And to pull the battery is very simple. They give you a little cord in there, and it's going to last you a couple hours when it's fully charged, all right? Now, on the other side, you got another couple of buttons here. Now, this is to actually play the videos or pictures that you're taking with this camera. And it's very simple to push the button to play and it scroll down up and down the arrows. Now on the top, this is the most important part. You got the microphone here, you got your power on, and then the record button. And of course, you got two different lenses, which is going to record. So you could transfer this and convert them into a VR display so you can see it like a virtual system, right? And and I've done this before and it works very well. And of course, if you don't want to use the VR system or 3D dimensional, you can actually block out a certain camera in here, because when you actually film, it films into two different modes, and you got to either use a software or application or use your phone to convert them too. So let's take a look at the other rest of the stuff. Now here you got a little bag to make sure you carry all your items in here. Of course, a wristband to strap it up, and you don't want to lose this. And this is a really unique item. I don't know, as a kid, I used to have these 3D the ribbons that you used to put in there and take a look at them, and it's just basically getting two images of the same image and kind of overlapping and making a three-dimensional. Well, this camera does the same thing with the actual film. It grabs the two different angles that you're filming and it puts them back to back together, and it looks like a three-dimensional object. So when you're actually looking at through the lenses here, which I'm going to show you how to put it on together, it looks amazing. So the way it works, there's a magnet here, and it meets the system in here, and there's little indentations on this corner, so you guys can see that, and they actually meet. So the magnet doesn't fit. So if you try to do it the wrong way, look at this, if you try to do it the wrong way, the magnet will not fit because negative. Now if this is going to be actually fitting very well, and once you go in there, you just lock it in place here, and you're able to see it. Now the way you're able to see it, you turn it on the power and you control through the actual side, and then all you got to do is put it take your glasses off, of course, and put it against your head and just start watching your videos and your memories and everything else. Now, this and that, not just for filming, it also takes great pictures too. And we're going to go over some features on the actual camera. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, like I said, to remove it, hit this button here, hit this button. So it doesn't have a very good stabilization. So stabilizing is it's not embedded in here. So you need to have either a mount or somewhere set properly where we're not going to display or move around. All right, so this is something that needs to be mounted in a fixed place, because if you start moving around, you're going to notice that it doesn't have that. You have to correct that into either a software application or your app on your phone. You can do that. So we're going to take a look at the features, how to turn it on. So first of all, what you do is you hit the power button here. Now loading up takes about like a minute or so, and it stays in that little fixture. Now when you're putting the actual lenses, you're not going to see two screens. You're only going to see one screen, of course. It distinguishes two connections. When you actually mount this, the magnets actually make it go into the two different features, so you can see the actual videos that you're trying to see. Now here, if you guys can see, we're going to go cover features. All right, you got options. Screw up. You got options, you got wireless, you got audio, you got, this is actually to make it brighter, and then settings. And then we're going to go back down the other way. And this one right here, you could change it, the format that you want, all right? And the timer and auto exposure, right? Now, if you're going to go to the left, here's the other exposures that you see in the bottom if you want to do close-ups and so forth, right? Now, we're going to go right. And on the right, when you go right, this is the actual videos and pictures that you have, all right? So very simple to distinguish which way. Now, if you ever want to set it up into your wireless, because I was recommended do it this way if you want to transfer, or not only transfer, but do the updates on the actual system. play me. Damn it, I still got it out.